I would like to relate this overwhelming event to my first day in Isaac. As I remember, we were on the bus heading to NIC. And what I remember seeing is that I remember my first ironic impression about Isaac, seeing the whole LC fighting over kiships. And I kept thinking, how lame can it get? And then when we arrived at the hotel, I remember seeing the EB singing, jumping, and doing all the crazy things, and I thought, is that Isaac? But then when we returned to Cairo, the people who were fighting over kiships are the same people who taught me everything about Isaac. And this jumping EB is the EB that made me really jealous to be part of this overwhelming experience of being a vice president. So, moving on, 2 days ago, I was thinking for words for my speech. At first, my speech was kind of informative, more about my experiences. But then, I thought maybe I should make this speech something that I really felt. And then something really touched me yesterday. When was that? It was when I received Naka's email. The mail that we all received, having the 19 applications for the VP elections. At first, however surprising the number was, I want to remind you of something. That a few years ago, we did not have even a fixed structure for an EB. And now, we have 19 applicants running for this position. So this proves my point, that this LC is a growing LC. An LC that has huge ownership to the organization. And I remember that when I first saw the applications, my concerns were pretty normal. I wanted to rate myself. I wanted to see the strengths and weaknesses of each applicant, to rate myself according to them. But as soon as I opened the application, this was no more the point. What really surprised me, that each and every application had a very unique story of development embedded within. And let me tell you, that this story of development does not only include the applicant. It involves me, you, and the whole LC. Because what is so special about this LC is that each applicant touches the development of the other applicants. And that each applicant has triggered each member to do any achievement or accomplish anything along the way. And as I remember, that the conclusion that I reached, that it's not only about the applicants, but it's actually that each and every member attending in this hall, if he can actually gather all the knowledge and experience that he had delivered, he can actually, and no doubt, apply to be a VP. So my congratulations to the 19 applicants who have initiated that, and I really want the other people who have really been hindered to actually pinpoint what hindered them, and try to develop it, and maybe try to seize the experience for the next term. My honorable LC, I would like to announce that the next term is actually a critical one. For the very first time, we receive a structured, successful performing EB or LC to work on. So let me tell you, that for the next term, we must run, and run. We must develop. We must align our goals by the 2015 goals. We must seize every chance of leadership. And we must prove to the whole world that Isaac GC is one of the best LCs present in the global network. And at last, I would like to seize the chance to thank 2 EB members that really triggered me to do this, Mostafa and Nadim Roshan. I really could not imagine. My honorable LC, I have worked very hard on the application. I have put all my knowledge and experience inside the application, but yet, I have a lot to learn yet. At last, I would like to advise you to analyze each applicant and remember that you are shaping the future of our beloved LC. I hope that you grant me the chance to lead this LC forward, and I hope not at all to meet your expectations, but actually exceed them. Thank you so much.